everyone is entitled to a modicum of respect. Everyone.
Welcome back. Delighted to have you with us. I've got Bob Terson with me again, and I really appreciate the time and your absolute experience and expertise, Bob. It's been great through this series.
You're too kind.
Not at all. And you know, I respect you. I've seen your work, I've seen the work you put in, and I see the commitment to friendships and support and so on. Respect's a really important thing, isn't it?
Not only that, but everyone is entitled to a modicum of respect. Everyone.
Everyone. So I should respect everyone that touches me.
Everyone.
Why? Why is it so important?
Let me tell you a story. My father was an old sales warhorse. And one time he and another man were making a call on a company, and they walked into the yard, and I guess there were a couple of buildings, and there was a man up on the roof dressed in overalls working on the roof. And the man called down, "Hi, y'all." And the man who was training my father just looked up, saw the workmen, and just ignored him. And they went into the building. The man gave the young man the card. He was here to see Mr. So-and-so. He says, "Did you see him?" He said, "No." He said, but would you let him know we're here to talk to him?" "Yes, sir." And "I'll be right back." And he went, left the room, and maybe 5 minutes came by, and the man came back out, and he looked at my father and the man he was with and said, "Boy, I don't know what you said to Mr. Smith, but he said that he has no desire to talk to you." And the salesman said, "I didn't say anything to him. I haven't even met him." He said, "Well, Mr. Smith said he has no intention of talking to you." And the sales manager was just flustered. He just couldn't understand this. And he says, "Go back and tell him, this is insane. I haven't talked to him yet." He said, "Well, I really can't go back up there again. He's up on the roof." And all of a sudden, the sales manager realized why Mr. Smith didn't want to talk to him. Because he was just this roofer who he had dismissed. Everyone deserves a modicum of respect.
Absolutely.
And not only do they deserve it, but it's in your best interest to give it to them.
I totally agree, and it's something that's been drilled into me since I was a boy, I guess. And it reminds me of a story, if you don't mind, if I can tell you a story.
Please.
I was at school, I think 17 years old, and I was friends with a young lad who was from very wealthy parents, and his father had promised him when he graduates from school, he'll give him a sports car. Go out and have a look at sports cars. And he said, "Come along with me, John." I said, "Okay." So I went along with him, and we went through a number of sales yards, looking at sports cars. And I remember the second one we got to, the first one, whatever happened, the second one we got to, this guy came out and said, "Go on, get away from here, you young whippersnappers. Get away. You're annoying me and taking our time, and I can't trust you with the cars and so on." "Oh, I just wanted to look at this sports car. I might be interested." No, go away. No respect whatsoever. Didn't even ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
And this young lad got great delight in going to the next car yard, where he ultimately wanted to be anyway. Saw this sports car that he wanted, bought it. About 3 weeks later, drove back into the yard of the other guy and said, "See what you missed out on?" and drove off.
Beautiful.
It's
Beautiful.
you respect whether they're old, young, what race, sex. It doesn't matter. You're right. We respect everyone, and the salespeople I know that give great respect to everybody they touch are just the best salespeople, and typically the ones with the greatest rewards, greatest results.
I concur. Absolutely.
Love your stories. Really have loved this series of interviews, and I look forward to the next time we get together, Bob.
Me too, John.
Thank
Me
you very
too.
much, and I hope you got a lot of value from all of Bob's stories.